Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Plums, and Pine. I'm here with a Plan With Me video in my creative journal for the YouTube Collab Loop group. So what is that, you may ask? Those of you that have been here before, welcome back. You know exactly what that is. For everyone that is new, welcome. And let me explain it to you. So the YouTube Collab Loop group is a group formed and managed by Lisa Marie, who is Creatively Lisa Marie on social media. And what happens with the group is we get a different theme each week, and all of these content creators, they come and they present their interpretation of the theme. So you get a chance to see how everyone takes a different perspective on it and get a chance to delight in the wonderful creations that you will find. So the theme this week is blue, the color blue. And I'm going to be using Functionally Chic Blue Blooms by Live Love Posh. This was put out in a box set, and you were actually able to buy the individual sticker books as well. So there were all these different colors. So if that's something you're interested in, I do have an affiliate link in the description box below, and I would greatly appreciate your use of that link if you want to purchase anything from Live Love Posh. The discount code is there too, but it will not work if you buy like the sets, bundles, or the boxes. So anything you buy individually or whatever, yeah, the discount code will work on that. They are having a summer warehouse sale right now too. Now that I think about it, let me make sure I remind you of that. They have a summer warehouse sale with some very good discounts on some of the things you like. If it's already discounted, my discount code won't work, but if it's regular price, you can apply the discount code to those things. So I'm going to use 2 sets of florals here. I'm going to try and finish off this sheet here. And then I'm going to go to the back and use some of these. So I'm going to do a little simple Dutch door with this. So yeah, so I'm going to start here with these florals. And these are going to go along the Dutch door. So I'm gonna be splitting these in half, I think. At least some of these. Let's see. Split it like this at an angle. I think I'm going to split this as well. I don't know if I really want to split this one though. Let me hold off on that because I think I'd rather just trim it, but we'll see. So let's go ahead and grab these florals. So let me turn this so I can work with it a little better. And I can't find my bone folder, so I'm going to have to burnish it another way here. Okay, so let's trim this one. I'm going to kind of layer these a little bit over each other. Okay, let's see what happens if we use this rest of this. Okay. Let's trim here. I'm going to trim it along. Let's trim it along here. Let's just let it go up to the end of the page. Let's just do that. So let's do like that. And trim that piece. So the way I want this is so that when you're looking at the top page, you will see these darker florals kind of peeking through. That's kind of what a Dutch door provides. I feel like I need something there. Yeah, I don't know if I can kind of pull this in and that'll work. I would need to do a whole nother floral in there, is what I would need to do. So let's go ahead and trim this. And then I'm going to kind of cut around that. You really can't even tell there. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and trim this along the edge here and put that across the top. So this right about here. Okay, where's my tweezers? I'm gonna try and use those to burnish this down some. Okay, so there's that. So that means when it opens, I want to be able to see most of that floral. So that means I would want it about here, which is how many in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So this is about where I want to cut it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to try to use my paper trimmer. Now, this has caused me problems in the past, but I'm going to try it anyways, because I know I'm not going to cut it straight with my scissors. Now, the problem it posed before is that it shifted right when I was getting ready to cut, and that's what my problem was before. So okay, there's the mark there. It's weird because it'll be moving and you don't know that it's moving. Okay, let me hurry up and cut before it moves again. So hopefully I got that the way that I want it. Okay, that works. All right, so I'm gonna take this and toss it. Not this piece. You can always just do something with those scraps. So now we're gonna go back in this book and we're gonna go to the back and use those lighter florals, all right? So what better way than to just go ahead and use this strip, all right? Let's go this route. So we're gonna make life easier for ourselves. And we're gonna turn it this way. And what I'm gonna try to do is line it up so that the florals are not kind of all in the same spot, if that makes sense. Okay, and let me trim it. First off, let me make sure that I'm getting as close to the edge as I can. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that side down because it's wanting to rip, which is rare that these pages will rip, but it happens. This is a Planners Anonymous journal. It's not an Archer and Olive journal. I think the difference is the Archer and Olives are a little bit smoother than the Planners Anonymous ones, which alleviate some of the ripping effect. Okay, so now we can go ahead and do more with these florals here. I kind of wish I had saved some of those florals, but I didn't. So, oh well. There is one other thing I could do because there was another set of flowers that I was thinking of using. I was thinking of using, wait, these are the same as those, aren't they? They are. Okay. So, that's what we're about to do. We're about to use this corner piece. It's the same florals. I don't know why I was thinking this was a separate set of florals, but it's not. Same ones. I'm so glad I realized that. They're the same ones. Right, y'all? Yeah, they're the same ones. Okay. So we can use this. Okay, so that all works. Oops. Okay, I'm glad I realized that. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that's gonna really help me here with things. So we'll put that down here. Let's trim this. All right. Okay, I'm gonna take this little corner piece. It's gonna overlap a little bit here, but let's use it. Okay. Let's do this piece because I want to get some greenery here. And let's do this piece like that. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. And then I still have enough to like frame all of this. So that's nice. Take this piece because it has those lighter florals in there. And we'll just trim this a little bit here. So when I saw that the theme was going to be blue, I immediately thought of this sticker book because I'm like, everything that I would need is in there. It has blue florals. It's got functional pieces. Like everything that I would need would be in that one sticker book. So I am glad that I thought to use this. If I can end up using all of these pieces, that would be nice. Okay, but let's go back over here. So these were the ones. I don't think I want to line this whole page as much as I want to make this page more functional. So let's go to the back. And find some functional boxes here. We have these longer ones. I want to say there are some double boxes. Yeah, which is exactly what I was looking for. So let's go with this one. And I'm going to put it here. And then I'm going to go back to those florals. I'm going to use one of these clusters. Another little piece of sticker got on here, I think. Okay, I got stickers stuck to me. Okay, we're just gonna stick this here. There's a little piece of sticker there. I just can't get it right now. Yeah. But like, how perfect is this sticker book for this theme? Absolutely perfect. Yep. And then I'm getting use of my stickers, so that is wonderful. I need to go back to doing spreads in all of my planners because I kind of got away from that with getting started at the beginning of the school year and just being very tired and exhausted from work. But that might be something I want to look back into. Okay, let's go back here. Let's get, I really want to use this color because I mean, I don't really have anything that bright. So I'm going to stick with these other two colors. So let's go with this one. And okay. But yeah, I really need to get into using some of my other planners because that was definitely a way that I was getting use out of my stickers when I was planning in more planners. Let's grab this one. Let's put that right there. I think I want a long box. So let's go to the long boxes. Let's pull this one. That is pretty Cricut. It's ripping a little bit, but we'll see if we can salvage it. Oh my God, like I can't lay down a straight sticker for nothing. Okay. All right, I think that works. And let's go back to our florals. And I don't know that I'm gonna get all of these used, but let's try to use some of them. All right, that looks good on these pages, and then I'll probably come back in and add a quote here, and probably another here. And I'm thinking of the washi. I have this blue, which I think works, and whoops, so we can put some of this down. Let's just go all the way across. This is a Simply Gilded washi tape. So use that. And then I think I want to put just like some big bold quotes here. So let me see what I can find in terms of quotes. This is the Amber Plans Her Day Black Quotes Volume 2, and some of the larger quotes are here in the back. Yeah, I think I just want big quotes back here in this section. I don't think I really want much of anything else. I don't know how. There we go. And then let's do this Dare to Begin. So I've tried not to purchase too many stickers lately because I have so many that I need to use. So that's something you probably won't see me purchasing a whole lot of. then I saw this page with just those. So I'm going to try and use these because why not? Might as well get some use of them. And then I'm going to try to see if I can find some similar ones throughout the book so I can add more. All right. Amber tends to put those little fillers in her books. I haven't purchased from her in a while either, and like I said, only it's because I'm trying to use what I've got. Yeah, instead of buying anything more. I see these are smaller than the ones that are already on the page. So I'm trying to see if there's another page with those just as large. You may not think to use those pieces at times, but they're good fillers. Very nice fillers. Okay, we have some large ones again. Very nice fillers to add on your pages. And then this extra black helps, you know, kind of balance out all that blue. I know the theme was blue, but we're just going to add a little bit of black to tone things down because it can become a bit much. And I love, like I said, that I'm getting use of my stickers. Like, I love that a whole lot. Okay, so let's go over here and find some other quotes. Let's go ahead and use this one. It's the only one on the page. Let's go ahead and use it. And this sticker sheet can be considered done. So let's go ahead and I think this fits good right in here. So look at that. Use a couple of sticker sheets. Nice. Okay. You just need something here. Okay, let's do this. I can and I will. And y'all know what just came through my mind, right? What just came through my mind was to put some bullet points down. Sure did. But I believe in this book, I think the bullet points are all the square ones. I don't know that there's round. Oh, there are round ones. Well, look at here, ladies and gentlemen. I think we are in business. Okay. I can't help myself. Okay. Right. All right. I think that's all we're going to do for sure on these pages. And we put the fillers on these pages. So I don't think we need to do anything much else here. I don't like that these are so close to each other. So let's move that over some. All right, there is my contribution to this week's loop group with the theme of blue. So here we have some blue florals, and when you turn the page, you have some other blue florals, but that are in a deeper hue of blue, and then we've got them just surrounding the page on this one, and just spread a little throughout here. One other thing, let me see, because I do have, let's see, I'm gonna pull just a few more of these just to balance out where the florals are. So we'll put that one there, and then we're gonna put this one down over here because there's really nothing down in this section. Okay, and now we're absolutely done for sure. But I think this came out really nice. If blue is your favorite color, woohoo to you, because you're gonna get to see a lot of that blue during this loop. So let me tell you what you need to do from here. After you've watched a video, wherever you start, you watch the video, you go into the description box below, and there will be a link that will take you to the next video. You're going to circle through all of the videos until you get back to where you started, and then you know you have completed the loop. What we ask of you is that as you go through the loop, please show some love to all of the content creators. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. These are absolutely free things that you can do that will add visibility to the video and add visibility to that creator's channel. And a lot of us are working towards building up our channels, and so that free love that you provide us is so greatly appreciated. So comment below, let me know what you think. Yay or nay on the color blue. Do you like it or do you not like it? Let me know in the comments. Also, guys, don't forget to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.